Hey everybody, it's the Rev BTB, and I am coming to you right now with the share for the journal that I am putting into the Fryeburg Fair this year. So I'm just going to quickly go through it because I actually need to get this down there and get it entered if I'm going to put it in. So here is the front. I did a little bit of, distressing and stuff on the front, obviously. So I've got a little piece of metal here. Some roses and some stuff there. It's a 5 signature book, and the binding is basically like a strap signature, I guess you would call it. I don't even really know. It just kind of slings the pages that are inside through the whole thing there. So that's the binding, and this right here is a little brooch that was from one of my kids' grandparents or grandmothers, and then it's all tangled up a little bit in the lace. But then we have a little chunky charm. I just didn't want to overdo it a little bit, so it just made it small. And then here's the back. All right, I'm just gonna check, make sure we're in frame. All right, we'll see right here. All right, so actually let's slide it back over a little bit so you can see. And then here's the front. So I'm just gonna do a real quick flip through. Seems to me like this was my very well, second one, I guess, that I started to make. And so we've got some coffee dyed papers, and I'd already done a flip through of this once of just the basics and stuff, so I've done a little bit of embellishing, and I'm just, it really wasn't quite done, but it was the most done one that I thought would be going into the Fryeburg Fair to be entered. So I'm just going to flip through the craft paper there, a little bit of stamping, and this right here is a little tuck spot with a little card that I got. Another little tuck spot there. I've got to go through and put some stuff in the tuck spots before I bring it in, but I just wanted to get this on and uploading while I was down delivering. And this, of course, is an envelope that had been sealed shut. I reopened it and just did a little bit of stuff on it there. A little tuck spot here. I gotta put something in there. Some more coffee dyed paper, book page, some ephemera with a little shrinky dink charm that I made. I stamped on some shrinky dink stuff and shrunk it down. And I did leave some pages blank on purpose. This, I think, it's supposed to be a little tuck area for a tag or something, but I don't know if I'm going to do a tuck area, if I'm going to glue it all the way down. I'm not sure I like it, but I'm not quite sure. This was a little curled piece of paper. Some more coffee dyed vellum. A little bag, and this right here is like one of the slings. So I put a piece of lace over it there to kind of hold that one in, that signature in. So that's the middle of the very first signature. Like I said, this is a repeat because you guys have already seen some of this. A little baggie there. Love that paper, the vellum. And there's one of those racks that I'd gotten that I put in here. I just love it. I think that's one of my prettiest pages. I just think it's great. And that's the middle of the signature there. And keep flipping. Just random little stamps every once in a while. There's another tuck spot. I got to put something in there. Same thing. A little tulip on this side. More coffee dyed paper, and of course this was baked in the oven too. I think maybe I didn't bake this stuff. This was just air dried. That's right. This was the first stuff I did. This was an envelope that I did this morning. I had made some homemade alcohol inks with some Dollar Tree stuff, and so this was an envelope that I'd flub-dubbed around with, and I just put some, there's like a little bit of graphic 45 in here just so I could say I had some graphic 45 in here. And this sort of was kind of like trying to replicate, grandma's stuff, and I think I put the tag in a little too soon, but there's supposed to be the tag that has got the picture of grandma and papa, their wedding, and there's a little key to maybe her jewelry box or something, and some ephemera in there. And this is basically, the tag says Nana's cameo, hat pin, and lace from her wedding dress. And of course that's not true, and I put a little bit of pearls down there since it was kind of like talking about grandma. But this actually was from my mom. This cameo here was on a pin, and I took the pin backing off, and I just did that, the tool around the edge there. And this is the back side of that envelope. And I was flubbing around and did some stencil distressing there. One of my favorite vellum. I love these crows too. The back sides have got printed crows on them too, and I think they're just neat. A little bit of ephemera up in here with a little clothes hanger for a clothespin. I mean a paper clip, I'm sorry, clothespin. Little bag, tuck spot, some paper from a journal, more of that craft paper, the little tuck spot area. Figured that this kind of would look like, oh, pictures of birds we found. Another shrinky dink charmy thing. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this book. And I'm gonna, like I said, go through it and put a few more things in there. And there's some distressed buttons back in here. But that's the back of the book. And so that's the end. And there's the front again. So that is my journal that I'm going to try to enter in. Well, I'm not trying to. I'm going to enter it in the Fryeburg Fair and see if I can get me a ribbon. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And if you happen to go to the Fryeburg Fair, take a little gander in the agricultural building. I don't believe that they don't display it, even if it doesn't get a ribbon. So you might see up there. So like I said, Fryeburg, Maine, Fryeburg Fair, agricultural building. And I think this is I'm putting it in under the folk art. So I'm hoping that that's the category that we'll stay at, but it might end up going under scrapbooking, although this isn't a Spice scrapbook page. Anyhow, so thank you again for taking a look, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon. Have a great day.